Today in the Derek Chauvin murder trial, police procedure and policy were the main focus. Meanwhile, one of the men in the car with George Floyd the day he died is still deciding whether or not he'll testify. ABC's Andrea Fuji has the very latest.
During day 7 in the murder trial of former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin, the prosecution showing records indicating that Chauvin participated in lengthy crisis intervention training sessions. Sergeant Kerr Yang, the department's crisis intervention coordinator, testified that the department's policy is to provide aid when needed.
That would be the immediate goal for us. If somebody's in need of medical attention, then we give them medical attention.
While the defense focusing on the risk to police officers in certain situations.
As a person is in crisis and the intensity of their own personal crisis grows, you train officers that as they kind of get more intense, the risk to the officer or others is greater.
Yes, sir.
The prosecution also questioning the department's use of force instructor, who offered a training program that Chauvin completed in 2018. He testified that Chauvin's restraint of his knee on Floyd's neck was not a trained department tactic.
Using body weight to control. However, I will add that we tell officers to stay away from the neck when possible, and if you're going to use body weight to pin, to put it on their shoulder and be mindful of position.
But the defense, again, pointing to the dangers of the job.
In your experience, after a person has been rendered unconscious using a neck restraint, is it possible for them to continue to fight after they come back to consciousness?
It is possible, yes.
Meanwhile, Maurice Hall, who was in the car with George Floyd that day, appeared via Zoom. While the defense hopes he will testify, Hall's lawyer argued that he should not have to because of criminal charges that could arise from his testimony and because drugs were found in the car he and Floyd were riding in.